Dear viewers, I am conveying Ganapati Chaviti wishes to all of you. The present topic is quality of education and its impact on the career of the student. First of all, we are seeing many of the things and many of the advertisements that especially corporate and private schools advertising that many of the ranks are being achieved by them. So the entire educational system is being brought up in the line of numerical count of the ranks and marks. So perhaps it may be essential for upgradation of the educational qualification and also going to the next schools or next levels. But thing is quality. When once lack of quality is there in the academic pursuits, it would not be fructified in any direction. Because of the reason, many of the scientists like Archimedes, Einstein, Galileo, Pascal, Srinivasa Ramanujan and many, they were the dropouts from the school. But they invented many innovations. Their names have been exposed even at the international screen. So what was the reason? Their education was rooted from the quality, not a numerical count. When once a student is immersed with the pleasure of the reading, immersed with the knowledge, definitely he will spend his precious time on learning the thing more. Say for example, Newton's second law of motion. If force is applied on an object, that would be proportional to the strength and inversely proportional to the mass. F is equal to ma. So if this law is given, one example is given, the student gets good marks. But thing is not that. A physical problem is there. Suppose mass is this, the strength is this. How can we calculate the another factor? So like that, if the student is habituated to solve many problems on a particular law or a theme, definitely he would have more interest on it and application of the mind would focus his mind into the research way also. So this type of education definitely will bring the students to the highest levels. There are two types of educations. One is vertical orientation and second one is horizontal orientation. A student learns the education in horizontal way, he will be confined with only the answer to the question. But when once his focus is towards the roots of the education, the roots of a particular definition or an object or whatever it's a lesson, he will grasp the knowledge. In many of the students' view, if it is being penetrated towards the roots of a chapter, it will consume more time. Undoubtedly no. When once the time is being consumed for learning the roots of a particular definition, it will remain in the mind of the student forever. He will be capable enough to solve the problems more and more, very expeditiously. So when once it is not being pertained or it is not being practiced in another manner, that is then the subject what he learns would not be there in his mind forever. And quality of education not only means marks. Rather than getting of the marks, we have to focus on the quality. Quality means the scientific learning. If any concept, especially in the science, either it is a biological or physical, if the student is being trained well in the scientific manner by explaining every concept, by utilizing the scientific experiments or equipments, it will there in the mind of the student more and more. So, quality of education means practical learning and also applicative learning. When quality of education is coupled with these two objectives, automatically the student would get good knowledge and he will spend his more and more time on only the reading. At the educational era or educational period, the student should not concentrate his mind on other episodes or issues. If he does so, his mind would be tilted towards another thing, because at the earliest age, his mind is flexible. If it is being flexible towards a particular object of education, he will be grown up. The society would be grown up and he will get the good ranks and good heights in the life. Or else, if we train him in a mechanical manner only to earn money like an ATM, he will not be much more useful to the society. So, being the parents and the citizens, we have to think what type of education requires for our generations and our next generations and our students and our people, that whether we require a mechanical learning, thereby earning dollars upon dollars, or quality education by grasping the knowledge, by doing the experiments and applicative oriented trainings. So which type of education that do you require? You decide.